Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, I'm Rido Wahyudi from Universitas Negeri Padang. And then in this moment, I will to present about the result of our research, which the title the influence of electrolyzer addition to the four-stroke modified injection system on fuel consumption and exhaust gas emission in motorcycle engine. Please let me introduce our research member. The first, Mr. Wawan Purwanto, and me, Rido Wahyudi, and Mr. Kirsma Dinata, and then Mr. Fitra Ridwan from Universitas Negeri Padang, Prof. Dr. Hamka Street, Padang, and then Miss Irma Wirantina Kustandrika from Sekolah Tinggi Teknik PLN, from Lingkar Street, Luar Barat, Daerah Khusus Ibu Kota Jakarta, Indonesia. Okay, this is we are abstract. In abstract, we know the demand for fuel is increasing along with the growth of the motor vehicle population, especially motorcycle. Currently, motorcycle are really on oil-based fuel, producing on healthy exhaust emission. One way to reduce fuel consumption and the resulting exhaust emission is through the implementation of an electrolyzer. And all of the abstract we can see at the paper on at the PowerPoint. Sorry, for now I'm so fast. Okay, what's about background? The background is the first, the high number of motor, because we'll require a large amount of fuel as well. And then the second, the high levels of pollution caused by exhaust gas emission. So some people suggest that adding HHO from electrolyzer can enhance combustion efficiency and reduce emission. So let's do it. Research method. We can use the type of the research is experiment research, which to group and to treatment and to test result as such as Y first and Y second. Y first as without treatment, Y second as with treatment. And then this is we are electrolyzer design. We use wet cell type because we think wet cell type is the better than dry cell type. And then how about the scheme? We can see at the PowerPoint. Voltex in battery installed to pull switch module controller. We use safety fuse switch and relay. In output pull switch module controller, go to electrolyzer. We use controller in pull switch module, and then in electrolyzer have a reaction water and catalyst which the voltex. So products steam, and then we must separate water and steam. So in water trap, separate them, and then oxygen flow meter as flashback arrestor. In oxygen flow meter, we can know about producing gas HHO, and then install to intake manifold and internal combustion engine. Okay, research result we can see at the table 3 testing in same voltex, and then same time 10 second, and we can get various producing gas hydrogen. So average flow rate in 1.91 milliliters per second, and then we can see static fuel consumption testing without electrolyzer tube treatment. Engine revolution per minute or RPM 2000, 4000, and 6000, which the same time in 1 minute or 60 seconds, which to testing, and we can get average. So we know fuel consumption we can see at the table. This is with electrolyzer before without electrolyzer treatment. So we will compare So, and then we can get summary of change in average fuel consumption from static testing. In 2000 RPM, we can get change in fuel consumption to 0.037 milliliters per second. And then in 4000 RPM, we can get 0.011 milliliters per second. And in 6000 RPM, we can get 0.024 milliliters per second change in fuel consumption. And then this is a graph about static fuel consumption testing. Blue color as without treatment, and then red color as with treatment. We can see without treatment and with treatment was decreased. And then we can test with dynamic fuel consumption testing. Without electrolyzer, we can see at the table with speeds 40, 50, and 60 kilometer per hour with same distance 1 kilometer or 1000 meters with two testing, and we now average at the table. So we compared with the electrolyzer time. This is the value of the with the electrolyzer treatment. So summary of change in average fuel consumption from dynamic testing. We can see we get a change in fuel consumption for 40 kilometers per hour, 2.6 milliliters per kilometer, and 2.7 for 50, and then 7.2 milliliters per kilometer, and in 60 kilometer per hour. And then this is a graph dynamic fuel consumption testing. Dynamic fuel consumption testing was decreased same to the static fuel consumption testing. And then how about gas emission? Okay, gas emission testing in 2000, 4000, and 6000 RPM, engine revolution per minute, we can get the value for carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, and hydrocarbon. To test, we can get average and the value we can see at the table. And then this is with electrolyzer treatment. We compared so summary of change in average fuel consumption from dynamic testing. We can see difference value with treatment and without treatment. Carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, and hydrocarbon in 2000 RPM, in 4000 RPM, in 6000 RPM. We can see at the table. So this is graph carbon monoxide without treatment and with treatment. We can see with treatment was decreased, and then different about the carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide was increased without treatment and with treatment, and then hydrocarbon was decreased without treatment and then with treatment. Why? This is we can explain and then in the paper or in maybe in the paper. So what is the conclusion? We can see based on the result of fuel consumption testing, there is a decrease at 2 RPM, and then at 2000 RPM, and at 4000 RPM was decreased, and then in 6000 RPM there is a decrease in fuel consumption. The value we can see at the table at the PowerPoint. And then based on the exhaust gas emission experiment, there are changes in the emitted exhaust gas at 2 RPM. We can get value various. We can see at the table. In the other words, there are variation in the change of exhaust gas emission at each engine rotation, include a decrease in carbon monoxide concentration and increase in carbon dioxide concentration and a decrease in hydrocarbon concentration. Okay, I think that's all. Sorry for my weakness, and see you at the virtual conference. Bis. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.